There was a moment in my life where I just knew something was going to happen exciting, and it actually did. But the interesting part isn't that it worked, it's why I was able to believe it in the first place.
Hilary lookalikes is Amy Jams. Amy. Hi, Amy. How are you?
And how old are you? 14.
From Lakehurst, New Jersey, huh? How about you today? Did you hear a lot of Hilary Duff in your conversation?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And is Hilary Duff somebody maybe you aspire to be someday?
I'm going to a concert.
Oh, you are a very big fan. Oh, good.
Hey,
Well,
Hilary, for like is
Hilary.
So growing up, my mom was obsessed with Life with Regis and Kelly. It was her favorite show. Every morning it was on. And I was obsessed with Hilary Duff. I love Lizzie McGuire, and I just thought, I didn't even question it. I didn't think that's unrealistic. I just decided I'm gonna find a way to get on Live with Regis and Kelly. And then, I'm not even kidding, a celebrity lookalike contest came on. And I was like, I'm winning this. I'm getting this. That's it. I won. And not in a delusional way, but in a really calm and certain way. I'm getting this. And looking back, I think that kind of belief is actually natural in a way. I don't think we're born doubting ourselves or doubting good things happening. I think we learn that. We get told to be realistic, to not get our hopes up, to not expect too much. So we start shrinking. We stop being excited to tell people what we're up to. And for some reason, I didn't shrink it in that moment. And I submitted photos for every blonde celebrity. I had blonder hair, and I was like, all right, one of these is gonna hit. One of these is. And yeah, somehow I ended up winning a Hilary Duff lookalike contest. They sent a car, we went to the studio, and the best part was really seeing my mom just be so happy. She was glowing, telling all her friends and showing all the pictures and all that. And here's a part I think is important. I didn't control that outcome. I didn't control who else entered. I didn't control the producers. I didn't control the decision. That part could have gone a completely different way. So it is, with this wishful thinking, it's important. I do want to disclose, if there is a goal outside of your control, to be careful with it, because when you set yourself up for expectations, sometimes it pushes it away. I don't know. I was very lucky that it ended up working in my favor. So to disclose that, but also it's like, why not be hopeful? Why not be excited, but also be okay if it doesn't happen? I think that's the main thing. It's okay. It's great to have a wish, but also be okay regardless. So what I did control was how I chose to think, how I showed up, my attitude, whether I actually went for it. And that's the difference, because I made the goal. I feel I want to win this contest. And that's where it gets dangerous, because now your peace is tied to something you don't control. So I do want to touch upon that. But this is why I created DreamNudge, because it's not about sitting around hoping that something happens. It's about choosing a direction, deciding it matters to you, and then building action around what's in your control, not the outcome, not the other people, and not luck. And also to have the emotional strength to be okay with it happening regardless, and if it doesn't happen, I also just didn't sit there. I took action. So DreamNudge is have a goal, have a dream, and then let's find out what is in our control to do it. And then also work on our attitude. Work on that. That is a muscle. It truly is. And I really think the biggest shift is this. You're allowed to believe in something fully without attaching your worth to whether it works out. That's the balance we're not taught. We're either told dream big or be realistic, but no one teaches you how to do both. So also remember, you are worthy regardless. Very important. Anyway, so right now I'm building DreamNudge. I'm working on building the Patreon community, and it's a space where you can get clear on what you want, take real steps towards it and stay grounded in what actions you tangibly can take. So not riding the emotional roller coaster of outcomes. So, because the truth is that version of me who just decided she wasn't more talented, she wasn't just doubting, she wasn't doubting, didn't look like Hilary Duff. And I just believed without, I heard, I'm not even kidding, I asked for it, I closed my eyes and I listened. I remember kid version of me asking for it, getting quiet, and just hearing, just believe and trust. And I'm not even kidding. I believed and trusted. I have it. It was interesting really watching any of the Neville Goddard or what I have read up to this point. I didn't read any of that stuff. So I do think it's something very true in life that the world does have your back. And of course there's ups and downs, but taking the moment to ask and listen, and sometimes we can't hear it as clear, but trust and believe miracles happen and cool things happen. So I think a part of growing up is learning how to come back to that, but this time with structure. So it's great to dream big, but with structure. And I'd love for you to join the DreamNudge community, the Patreon. Check out DreamNudge.com for more information. You're awesome and cool things happen. Just know that. Maybe this is a sign that something cool is going to happen to you very soon.